The Bruins have signed goaltender Kaskisuo to a professional tryout agreement.
Signed Kaskisuo to a professional tryout agreement.
PTO signing goaltender Kaskisuo.
A PTO being brought in of Kaskisuo.
This is the video that you guys have been waiting for and I've been waiting to make. Obviously signed a PTO professional tryout with the Boston Bruins for their training camp. And in this video, I'm gonna explain what that tryout means, the first week of camp, how everything went, and even my first game with the Bruins. So click subscribe and enjoy the video. What's up with all this packing, Fox?
I'm going to school.
Am I going to school?
No, you're going to hockey.
Where?
I don't know.
NHL training camps are starting tomorrow, and I got a last minute professional tryout with the Boston Bruins. So we are kind of packing here, flying out tonight. Training camp starts tomorrow. Fox is getting ready for school, but I'm excited to start the hockey season on time this season, and especially getting to go to an NHL training camp again. The last time I did that was the 2020-21 season. So yeah, it's awesome. It's a huge relief. We've been kind of waiting for this. Boston reached out maybe like a week ago just to touch base, see what's up. And then the last couple days it's kind of picked up. Yesterday I think it was between me and another guy, and they ended up going with me. And so got the bags packed, flying out tonight. Still gonna hop on the ice, get a workout in before it all starts tomorrow. Are you excited that Daddy got a job?
Yep.
How much are you gonna miss me?
I'm not going to miss you.
You're not gonna miss me? You're excited for the hockey season?
Yep.
Are you coming to Boston?
I think so.
I hope so. What color is Boston?
Black and yellow.
Oh, she knows already. What's in there, Fox? Look at that. Came to pick you up from school. Oh, this one's heavy. Always hockey bags. It's been a long day with working out, skating. At least I got a little bit more of a heads up than last season. I got 2 hours to get to the airport. So this one was a little nicer. Yeah, heading out to the airport. Gonna fly out at 8, get there at midnight, and then it's on the ice tomorrow. Let's get the hockey season started. Let's go.
It's our pleasure to welcome you to Boston with a local time is 12:03.
At 1:20 a.m. made it to the hotel, made it to Boston. I think 9 a.m. I got some medicals. I'm in the second group tomorrow, so on the ice at like noon, but it's time to go to bed, get some rest, get ready for tomorrow. As you guys know by now, I'm a huge fan of NHLsens Arena VR hockey training, and it's the edge that I've needed at this point in my career. They got a brand new update with the NHLsens Arena 25. I just posted a video of all the new features, But how I use NHLsens Arena 25 in everyday life, I use it at the rink before skates, I use it before games, off days I use it, and even after practice, just being at home, I like to track some more shots. And even after 8 years of pro hockey, I've noticed a difference within the last year of using NHLsens Arena on my release reading and tracking the puck. And that's something that I've acquired as more of a skill. And now that I go on the ice for practice, everything just feels that much easier. I'm able to track better, and it comes from seeing hundreds of shots on NHLsens Arena when I'm not on the ice. Usually that's been a skill that I can only work on the ice, obviously with shooters and real pucks, but now I can do it at home, anywhere, sitting on the couch, wherever I want to do it. But NHLsens Arena 25 is my not so secret weapon that I got and I've used and I wish I got sooner. So you can get started now too with my code KAZ. You get $50 off on the annual plan. The link is below. Get started now. It's only gonna make you better. This is way better than a blank white mask. I just put on my custom Cageskins mask final kit on. I got the Bruins logo on the top, and it has like the 3 stickers per side, kind of put them together. It took me like 30 minutes total. Used a hairdryer a little bit to warm up some of the spots to get over the ridges, especially on the logo on the forehead. And then a little knife, a X-Acto knife to kind of cut through the holes and where the screws are. And yeah, I think it turned out really good. Once again, I had the same design with Laval colors and the logo. This is the best way if you need something quick, you want something easy and cheap to put on. Obviously, I got a PTO day before training camp started, already got the mask, you know, with the design like I want it to be. The link will be in the description. You can go on Cageskins, order the same design, your colors, your team logo. It's great when you're switching teams. You don't want to commit to a full expensive paint job, and if you're switching between a couple teams, then you can just swap out the logos and stuff like that during tournaments and all that. Mask is in black and gold, trying to fit in the best as I can, even though I still got the red and blue true pads. The first week of training camp with the Boston Bruins is now done, and before we dive into what's gonna happen during the week, where things are, I want to explain the PTO professional tryout a little bit better. And if you remember watching the videos from last season, I signed a PTO with Laval in the American League. And in the American League, it's like a 25 game tryout that you can obviously be cut anytime. You can sign with another team, a standard contract, and there's a salary that's included in that, just like any other contract. And you can basically sign as many PTOs to get through the whole season if you want to. But this one's different. It's specifically an NHL training camp tryout. So you'll see a lot of guys around the league who are getting signed to PTOs for training camps, filling a roster spot, kind of like what I'm doing with the situation Boston has with Swayman and not having him signed. They had 5 goalies under contract, and between the Boston and Providence, and in the perfect world, teams want 6 goalies at camp for 2 or 3 different groups. So they signed me PTO to be the 6th goalie basically at camp, to round it all up. And the PTO ends when NHL regular season starts. So it's just a training camp thing, basically a tryout thing. Yeah, like I said, you'll see a lot of guys, especially goalies, filling in spots to kind of round up the rosters for training camp. But obviously I'm here excited to start the season on time, be at an NHL training camp once again after a few years not doing that. And for me, you know, it's a big opportunity. Obviously it's a great organization and somewhere where I would want to stay as well. And then it being a PTO, not knowing what's happening with Swayman and not knowing when that's going to happen, and you know, everything else, you know, really appreciating the moment and using that as extra motivation, because every day could be my last day when I show up to the rink. So yeah, just doing my best, focusing on myself. Like I said, there's 5 other goalies at camp. I'm not too worried about what they're doing. I'm here, I'm trying to make the most of it, and I'm doing my best. And every shot, I'm trying to make a save, battle every puck. I do my absolute best to, you know, show that I want to be here and hopefully earn a contract that way. And whatever happens, happens, and I can only control what I do, and the rest is up to the other people to make the decisions. But about that, it's been going really well, I think. Yeah, felt good right away from day one, and was able to you know, get up to speed with the NHL guys and some of the best players in the league. And yeah, I feel like every skate I've done a great job, you know, and not, like I said, not trying to focus on what the other guys are doing that much, but yeah, just playing my game and battling for every puck. And I feel like every skate I've done a really good job. So really happy with how I've performed so far at camp. And the first couple days were just split practices, and then we had like an intra-squad scrimmage down in Providence. And since we have 6 goalies, each goalie got 1 period, and the first period was normal 5-on-5. The second period I got to play for my team, and that was a special teams period. So I think I had to kill 3 penalties, and then at the end there was 6-on-5. So going against Pasternak and his power play was definitely fun. You gotta test those limits and push it a little bit. So yeah, like I said, it was just special teams, and which meant lots of scoring chances and a lot of tough shots. And I was able to you know, go in cold basically and make some good saves. And they were able to score a couple times, 2 goals, but yeah, those were pretty good plays that they were able to do. They kind of, first goal, they were able to go cross through our box, and former UMD Bulldog as well, Riley Tufte, was able to go against the grain, and it had a great shot. It just grazed my shoulder, went bar down. That was a tough play. I was pretty happy how I you know, got across, held my feet, stayed on my edges, but you know, it was a good shot, maybe a little deep, but you know, it's tough when it goes through the box like that. And second one was Vinny Lettieri breakaway, and he kind of tricked me. He went backhand, and he was kind of showing that he was gonna stretch it out and shoot it high, and then he quickly turned it 5-hole. So that was the one I probably wanted to stop more, but yeah, it's kind of funny that the 2 goals were against my Beauty League teammates from this summer. But like I said, it was good to get some shots, some dangerous opportunities, kill some penalties, make some good saves as well. And then we've had a couple real exhibition games. I haven't suited up for either of them, and it was nice because my wife and daughter flew in and stayed with me here in the hotel for a few days, and we got to go watch the games, and that was actually my first time in TD Garden, so got to check that out, which was awesome. Even for preseason, the atmosphere was great. And then, you know, just taking the day off that we had and go explore Boston and all the spots that you've recommended to my wife. So we really liked the area, and you know, had a fun couple days here with the family exploring a new city. But that's about it. Like I said, it's day to day for me from here on out. The AHL camps start probably on the 30th or something like that. So I don't know really what their plan is. They're, you know, just showed up here and done my job, and haven't really been any communication about what to expect, where this thing goes, and just, which is totally normal, which happens every year. So I'm here to do my job, do my best, and then like I said, let them make decisions, and all I can do is, you know, do my best. like I've said a couple times, but that's how it goes at NHL training camps. Tomorrow we have an exhibition game at Madison Square Garden against the Rangers. I think I'm traveling to be the third goalie just in case. So kind of getting some e-bug time, getting on the road. We have like 6 more exhibition games, so I have no idea what's gonna happen. But that kind of wraps up the first week here in Boston at training camp. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and ring that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on the future videos. But yeah, I'm stoked. Hockey season's back, NHL training camp. There's nothing better.